in-person learning orientation video. In this video, we're going to talk about everything you need to know about safety returning to Edythe J Hayes. We'll cover arrival and dismissal procedures, classroom setup, hallway and common area transitions, and more. We know that things will be different this year than they were last year, but by working together, we can make Hayes a safe, fun, and productive place to learn. Let's get started.
Safe in-person learning starts before you even leave your home. Parents need to ensure that their students do not have a fever or show any symptoms of illness. Anyone with a temperature of 100.4 degrees or above or signs of COVID-19 should not come to school. So, students, before coming to school, make sure you have your temperature checked and that you do not feel sick. Also, you need to be sure that you have all your materials for the day: school supplies, charged Chromebooks, and this is really important, mask or facial coverings. Masks are required at all times in the building or on the bus. This applies to students, parents, staff, and visitors to Hayes. There are a few exceptions to the mask requirement, but more on that later.
For all students at Hayes, the doors will open at 8:35 a.m. You may not arrive or be dropped off any earlier than that. All families who can transport their children to school are strongly encouraged to do so, to help reduce the number of students on each bus. Vehicles should arrive through the main entrance on Richardson Place. Drop off their students at the athletic entrance and exit the side of the building onto Stewart Hall. Car riders and walkers will enter the building through the athletic entrance, and bus riders through the side doors in the front of the building.
As students enter the building, they will be scanned by a walk-through system that checks their temperature. If you show a temperature of 100.4 degrees or higher, you will be rechecked. If it still shows you are 100.4 or above, you will be taken to the school's designated COVID-19 area. After having your temperature checked, you will go to your 7th period class. Breakfast will be served as grab-and-go style and will be eaten in your 7th period classroom. The teacher will show you where to sit and have breakfast or get ready for the school day.
Classrooms will be set up differently this year, but it's okay. You'll get used to it. Desks will be spread out as much as possible, and plastic barriers will be used between students at tables. You will have assigned seats in every classroom and will be required to wear a mask at all times unless a medical note is provided. Your teachers will explain expectations for movement within their classrooms. Hayes will not be using lockers this year, so you will be allowed to keep your backpack with you in class. To help stop the spread of germs or viruses, students will maintain their own set of supplies like pens, pencils, and scissors. If you need help with supplies, the Hayes Youth Services Center will be happy to help.
Common areas at Hayes are things like hallways, restrooms, and the cafeteria, and there are important procedures in place to make sure everyone stays as safe as possible.
In hallways, students will travel one way in the building, counterclockwise. Halls are marked with floor stickers to help maintain social distancing. Students are allowed to bring reusable water bottles from home and may fill their bottle at water fountains or filling stations. Students and staff will not be allowed to drink directly from water fountains. Restrooms have signs showing safe hand washing techniques and safe distancing and will be cleaned and disinfected every 30 minutes throughout the day. For lunch, classrooms will be split into 2 groups. Half of the class will eat in the cafeteria and half will eat in the classroom. Students who eat in the cafeteria will have assigned seats with 6 students per table. Students who eat in the classroom will also have assigned seats. Both breakfast and lunch will be single-serve meals with disposable containers and plasticware. Students will wash their hands before and after lunch, and services will be disinfected regularly.
2.
Now, let's talk about dismissal. Walkers will be released at 4:05 p.m. and will exit the building through the athletic entrance. Car riders will be released after walkers have cleared the building and will also exit through the athletic entrance. Bus riders will be dismissed at 4:10 p.m. and will exit through the side doors at the front entrance. You're required to wear a mask at all times on the bus unless you have a medical exemption, and hand sanitizer will be provided as you enter and exit the bus. Buses will be loaded from back to front and unloaded from front to back. Buses will be sanitized between routes and at the end of the day. Throughout dismissal, staff members will be stationed outside to enforce wearing masks and maintaining social distancing.
Any visitor who enters a school building for school-sanctioned events must wear a mask unless medically exempt. All visitors will be subject to temperature checks and must follow all safety and mitigation measures while on campus. To ensure the health and safety of everyone, entryway to Hayes will be limited to students and staff as much as possible. Anyone needing to drop off something or pick up a student may only use the main front door. Families will not be permitted to accompany students into the building or eat with students.
Thank you for watching our return to in-person learning orientation video. For additional information, go to the EJ Hayes website. We cannot wait to see you students back on campus.
Go!